Choices. As the late Dr. Masmuro once said, we are the sum total of the choices that we make. And I've come to understand that it's actually true. We are the sum total of the choices that we make. Now, let me further explain this. If you wake up in the morning and, of course, you have an option to either get out of bed or remain in bed for the rest of the whole day, it's still a choice that you have to make. Now, if you decide to get out of bed and get into the day's work, it's a choice that you made. If you decide to stay in bed and not get on with the day's work, it's still a choice that you made. However, the case may be, they still affect you either positively or negatively. Now, let's say for instance you have a financial goal that you want to meet up with. Okay, you set a goal for yourself and you said you want to attain so amount by the end of the year, and you wake up in the morning. If you remain in bed, right? If you remain in bed and you don't go about the work, you see that at the end of the year, when you look throughout your year, you've not achieved that financial goal. Now, when you wake up and then you get out of bed and get to work, you see that as you're working hard and doing all the things necessary for you to meet up with the goal that you set for yourself, you see that you're going to meet up with that financial goal and you're going to be happy. How did this happen? Because you made a choice. Remember, there were two options before you: either stay in bed and don't go out, or get out of bed, get to work, put in the action, and begin to make your goal come to pass. So, these two options led you to making a choice. Now, the question is, in as much as there are so many choices to make, are we making the right choice? So, welcome. For today's video, we're going to be talking about choices as it relates to our health, healthy lifestyle, and our feeding. What choices are we making concerning our health, and what choices are we making concerning healthy living? Now, if for instance you set a health goal for yourself, right? Remember, we talked about how our choices, we are the sum total of the choices that we make. Now, if for instance you see you set a goal for yourself, a health goal, let's say you want to lose weight because okay, you don't like the weight that you're putting on and all these things, and then you decide to set a health goal for yourself and you want to achieve that good body size, you want to fit into your clothes, you want to be healthy so that you don't end up in the hospital and all those things. Eat this or eat that. Now, the choice you make, remember they are both food, but the question is, if I make this choice, is it going to help me achieve the health goal that I am looking forward to? And if I make this choice, is it going to decline me in the health goal that I am looking forward to? So you see that when it comes to your feeding and healthy lifestyle, you have to make the right choices, not just any choices, but the right choices. What are the choices that you're making that is adding to you either positively or negatively? In as much as we all have choices to make, are those choices helping you achieve the goal that you want, or are they taking you further away from the goals that you want to achieve? That is it. So when it comes to making the right choice, we have to know first of all, what is your mindset concerning that thing? What are your thoughts over it? Because your mindset, your ideas guide you in making decisions and choices. And we say that in the very first video, the purpose of our body, why God made our body. So when you have the right mindset and then you're making the right choices, you see that it's going to help you positively. And also, we said that when you make the wrong choices, you get the wrong results. When you make the right choices, you get the right results. So, what are the choices that you're making? Because one of the things I've noticed is that whenever they say, "Oh, you shall live long and prosper," everybody is so quick to say amen to that prayer. They want to just and then just get it there. It's not magic. There is a way to that amen, that long life and health that you want to achieve and attain. So if you're saying amen to that prayer of long life and prosperity and you are smoking, it's not magic. I don't know how you want it to work. It's not going to work. If you're taking alcohol, remember choices, right? If you choose to keep taking alcohol and and your liver fails, you see that it's going to short circuit a whole lot of things that you want to do on earth. You want to travel around the world, you want to do this, you want to do that. Remember that it's your body, this body, that is going to take you to that place. It's your body that you're going to use to walk around to achieve those goals, to make that investment, to buy that house, to ride the car, and all those things. But if you're not making the right choice to sustain your body to achieve the goals that you want to achieve for yourself, you see that it's not a win-win case. It's working against you. So if you keep making the choice to keep smoking, there's no how you expect your lungs to be clapping for you. It's not going to work. If you keep making the choice to keep taking alcohol, there's no how. I don't know. It's not magic. I don't know how it's going to work, but there's no how it's going to work. Your liver will fail at the end of the day, and you end up not achieving all those goals that you want to achieve. So, what are the choices that you've been making concerning your health? What are the choices that you've been making concerning your feeding? Right? Okay, they give you 200 naira to buy orange, and then you have 200 naira. That 200 naira, there's orange, and then there's biscuits. Which would you choose? I'll leave that for you to answer. So that is it. What are the choices that you're making when it comes to your healthy living, when it comes to your eating rightly, your feeding? What are the choices that you're making? Are you making the right choice? Not just any choices. You can have many options before you, but then again, which of them are you going to pick that is the right choice for you concerning your health, concerning your feeding, and concerning every other areas and aspects of your life? What is that right choice that you are making, and what is that choice that you've been making that is not right and has been causing you a lot of things? So for instance, now you can make a right choice by sharing this video to someone out there because you have made the right choice by subscribing to this channel. Yes, you've made the right choice by subscribing to this channel. So you could make the right choice also by sharing to someone else who is also struggling to make that right choice. Yes, yes. There are some people who are struggling. They want to live healthy, but they don't know how to. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to make that right choice. This is an opportunity for you to share to them so that they can come join us. And as we look to God, who is our right source and who is the right choice to help us in making the choices that we have to make, yes. So we look to Him to help us in our struggles and in our challenges and help us overcome them. So share this channel to someone. Don't forget to also like, subscribe, and invite others to come join us. I will see you at the next video. Bye.